இந்த வீடியோவை வழங்குவோர் ஜோபா ஒயிட் சோப்.
Dhoni, yeah, Tala. That's one thing I can tell you about Chennai crowd. You know, they're very loyal. Dhoni is a great guy, you know, to be with, play with, and of course, when I played against him, you know, I always wanted to win. And when they play against each other, it's like Rajini's movie. Well, since this is going to be watched mostly in Tamilnadu, so I'm going to say, you know, when I entered the room, it was all, you know, yellow clothing and yellow mugs, and I was kind of getting used to it, and I was like, really? If not Mumbai, you know, I would have been happier playing for CS.
Favorite South Indian food?
Rasam. One good thing about Chennai is curd rice. You know what, you have everything, but in the end you have to finish with curd rice.
Agara mudala eluthellam Adi Bhagavan Mudatre
Ulagu. Tamil Tharuma sir, what do you think who it is? Sir. I like Kamal Hassan as well. You know, these two guys are legend, brilliant. I think Nayanthara she's very good. Another girl, Trisha.
Hello everyone, Madan Gowri. Welcome to the Behindwoods MG show. என் வாழ்க்கையில் கிரிக்கெட் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே சில பேர் ஐகானிக்காக கிரிக்கெட்டோட ரிலேட் ஆகிருப்பாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி நான் சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து பார்த்து வளர்ந்த ஒரு ஹீரோ. இட்ஸ் நாட் ஜஸ்ட் அபவுட் ஆன் ஃபீல்ட், இட்ஸ் ஆல்சோ அபவுட் ஒரு பில்லியன் மக்களோட கனவுகளை தன்னோட தோள்களில் தூக்கிட்டு ஒரு கிரவுண்டுக்குள்ளே அந்த ப்ரெஷரோட இறங்கி போய் பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுங்கிறது சாதாரணமான விஷயம் இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ண நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே பிடிச்ச இப்போது நம்ம ஊருக்கு வந்திருக்கிற ஹர்பஜன் சிங், ஒரு சென்னை சூப்பர் கிங், அவர்கிட்ட தான் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம ஒரு டாக் வச்சுக்க போகிறோம். ஸோ வெல்கம் Bhajji, இட்ஸ் மை ப்ளஷர் ஹோஸ்டிங் யூ டுடே.
Vanakkam to you and everyone who's watching this program, to all my Chennai fans and brothers and sisters and everyone who are living in Chennai and all Tamil Nadu people. Vanakkam. Lots of love to all of you. That's one thing I can tell you about Chennai crowd. You know, they're very loyal fan, very loyal fan.
Thank you. Thank you on behalf of all the Chennai crowd. So, talking of CSK, the moment you became part of Chennai Super Kings, the Tamil tweets that you tweet, right? It has become a huge sensation in Tamil Nadu.
It's about showing my love, my connection with the people I want to connect with, you know. And of course, if I'm going to be playing for one particular team, and that too a team which has a great fan following and so loyal to their team, for them nothing else matter. You know, if a guy play for CSK, that's what matter to them. You know, nothing else. So you know, I wanted to connect with them, and you know, so the language was something which was the important thing for me to convey my message, for me to understand their message. So one of my great fan, I would say number one fan, Savanan his name is, and he actually comes up with this idea that you should connect with all the people who are living in Tamil Nadu in their own language. So your reach could be not just in English, but you know, a lot of people, they understand only Tamil in Tamil Nadu. So I said, great idea, you know, what can be better than this, you know, when I speak to them in their own language, you know. So that's probably the best way to connect with them. So you know, I would like to say thank you to Savanan for making this happen, you know, making me,
all should also say thank you to Savanan,
making me, you know, be so loved in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, you know. And and I feel I'm part of them, and
You
of course,
are part of us.
of course,
Yeah.
you know, now I feel more because I play for CSK, and they of course loved me whenever I played for India. They came and support me, but you know, it's a different ball game now. You know, playing for CSK, and no matter wherever you go, you will find your supporters.
How will Harbhajan be with his friends? And when we talk of friends, we also talk about one particular special person, and you must have got this when I'm coming from Chennai, when I'm from Tamilnadu. Madan Singh Dhoni.
Dhoni.
Yeah.
Tala.
Tala. How did you feel when you met Tala for the first time? And how was that experience?
No, you should ask him. How did he felt when he met me for the first time? Because I was his senior in the national team, and he would not talk to us.
Okay.
He was a very shy person, would not talk to anyone. But slowly we opened him up with obviously the more he played, and he opened up with all of us. He wasn't really comfortable talking to someone like Bhajji, Sachin Tendulkar. He would not open up with Sachin and with me, with others as well. But he's a shy guy, and of course a fun guy also to be with if you know him. You know, the kind of language he speaks. You know, if we talk about his own language, which comes from Bihar, that kind of
Hindi, Bihari
language.
Hindi.
Yes, Bihari Hindi. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
outstanding. It's like a slang.
Yeah.
So it has got his own style, and Dhoni is a great guy. You know, to be with, play with, and of course it's nice to be playing with him again rather than playing against each other. Of course, when I played against him, you know, I always wanted to win. The best record, if you open all the books, record books, you know, you would see CSK and MI.
Yeah.
You know, they have done so well, and when they play against each other, it's like Rajinikanth's movie.
Absolutely.
You know, it's going to be a hit movie.
Yeah. And
No
everyone is
matter
watching
who win, who lose,
across the
but
country.
people will have
Yeah.
fun. So as a player, I didn't want to lose from Chennai Super King when I played for Mumbai Indians. But when I played this year for Chennai Super
CSK,
King,
yeah.
it was the other way around. You know, I didn't want to, you know, lose from Mumbai Indians. I wanted to beat them. So it's nice to be back playing with MSG in yellow now. And now our daughters are playing
exactly.
with
And
each other.
these videos are going viral.
Yeah, they are so cute together.
Yeah.
You know, they're like sisters.
Exactly.
And Raina's daughter is also
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's so nice to see them together.
It's
you
like a
know,
family get together.
Of
also.
course,
Yeah.
it's a great team, and the kind of bond we have with each other is unbelievable.
Your favorite captain? You have played under so many captains. Your most favorite captain?
Well, since this is going to be watched mostly in Tamil Nadu, so I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to be biased. It's got to be Saurav Ganguly and of course Mahendra Singh Dhoni as well. Both were really, really good for India. You know, when Indian team was going through a very rough period of match fixing, scandal, and everyone was, you know, thinking, you know, all these players are involved and, you know, they are making us fool. Basically, public didn't want to come and watch cricket, but it was Saurav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, VVS Lakshman, Anil Kumble, all these great guys. They put a team together and played like champions, and they had people like us, backed us, you know, to perform well, and we fought well against Australia, England, and we won a lot of games.
And it was one of the best Australian sides.
Yeah, so then, you know, bringing back those people, that audience to cricket was very, very important, and I think Saurav played a very, very big role. And of course, Dhoni took over from him. After that, Dhoni, you know the story, he's a legend himself, and you know, people say he's very calm, cool, but not many people actually know that he gets really grumpy, but he don't show. You know, that's something which is we all probably need to learn from him. You know, obviously he's a guy who would get frustrated when things don't go right for him, for team, but he would not show it. You know, he's got that's a great quality.
First day at CSK's den, how was the experience?
Well, I was kind of confused if this is really, you know, but yeah, so they actually welcomed me and stuff. You know, when I entered the room, it was all, you know, yellow clothing and yellow mugs, and I was kind of getting used to it, and I was like, really, This is the team we always wanted to beat, and this team always wanted to beat us, and now I have to play for CSK and beat the previous team
I think
where
that's
I was
the beauty
playing.
of IPL.
Yeah, it is the beauty of IPL, and let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
When the first auction was happening, I didn't get picked for CSK. We all gone in different teams, and I got picked for Mumbai Indians. Okay, very happy, excited, playing for a very good team, and but I told Kashi sir, I said, sir, if not Mumbai, I would have been happier playing for CSK.
Most memorable wicket, that one special wicket.
It was in Chepauk when I got Steve Waugh out. That was in 2001 series, and we won that series. When I got Steve Waugh out, I knew it. He was the only guy who could play and score runs.
And it's against
Australia, and we won that series 2001. So that's the most satisfying wicket, I would say, that I have ever got.
Great. What do you like about Chennai?
What do I like about Chennai? You are asking me a wrong question. You should be asking me what is that I don't like about Chennai.
Okay,
I like everything about Chennai. Okay. It's a great city. Obviously much different.
No, if there is one thing that you have to say, this is very special in Chennai, and I love this about Chennai.
Chepauk is a very, very special thing, and very close to my heart.
Great.
And I've got great memories playing there, and doing something extraordinary for Team India, and apart from that, idli, dosa, that's all quite famous out there.
MSD, one word.
Legend.
Great. Ashwin, enga ooru paiyan.
Engineer.
Okay. Do you have a backstory for that?
Well, he's got theory for everything.
Okay.
He's got a great mind. Obviously he's got great skill. If you talk about cricketing in cricketing terms, with bat, ball, he's got great skills. But on top of it, I think he's got a mind of engineer who can build things and do things differently, but in his own ways. So he's an engineer for me.
Great. Sachin.
God.
Wow. Okay. Tamil people.
For them, love you.
Favorite South Indian food?
Rasam.
Rasam?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. So you managed to eat rasam in your bare hands?
Sometime with spoon, sometime with rice. But definitely not fork. Rice, then rasam, then papadam on top of it.
So you mix everything?
Yeah. Like I see my other friend doing it. One good thing about Chennai is curd rice. You have everything, but in the end you have to finish with curd rice. So that's like a sweet dish for them. So I've learned that no matter whether it's a chili thing, whatever you're eating, in the end have a jar of curd rice, then you're fine.
Great. Favorite place in Chennai?
I like, Fisherman Cove. There's a place in somewhere close to Chennai. It's on the beach, ETR or ECR.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful area.
Great.
I like going towards the sea.
Yeah. If you can meet someone using time travel by going to the past, whom will it be after achieving all this success?
I would like to meet my dad.
It's not a question. You have to repeat what I say.
Yeah.
And it's a Thirukural.
Thirukural.
So it's a very famous couplet or a kind of poetry in Tamil, and it's one of the most respected books.
I'll try.
Yeah.
But if I say it wrong, it's his fault.
Agara mudala eluthellam.
Agara mudala eluthellam.
Adi Bhagavan. Mudatre ulagu. So you have actually said what every Tamilian says when he enrolls into the school for the first time in Tamil.
Okay, lovely.
That's actually great. Yeah.
So you're teaching me Tamil, bit of Tamil. All I know in Tamil was, of course, Yena Solrama, Tamil Taruma sir. Then, if you ask me these questions, I can say, yes, Tamil Taruma sir, Kunjum. So, small little thing, but I know a lot of bad words. A lot of my cricketer friends, they teach me bad words. But I don't want to get there, and I don't want to name those guys who actually teach me.
I think we can guess those names.
Yeah. You guess and tell us who would be those guys who will actually be teaching me those, bad words.
Bhajji, the next question is, who's your most favorite actor in Tamil?
Well, in Tamil, it's not a rocket science. What do you think? Who it is? Rajini
it-
sir.
Yeah, okay.
Rajini
I was
sir.
about
Then
to
I
say.
like Kamal Hassan as well. He's these two guys are legend, brilliant man. They just do it things like this. Makhan, we see in we say in our own language that like you see sometimes someone batting like God, like Sachin
Yeah.
Tendulkar. Makes the batting looks very easy. Rajni sir, Kamal Hassan, that makes acting looks nothing. So and apart from that, there are also new young guys like Vijay and all that. Those guys are brilliant, and there are lots of talent which has been there and doing it so well in the Tamil cinema.
Since we asked about the actors, your most favorite actress in Tamil?
Do I have to say it?
Yeah, we are,
Okay.
we are eager to know.
Well, there have been quite a few, actresses. They have done well, and I think Nayanthara is.
Wow, okay, the lady superstar.
Yeah, I think she's very good, and Shruti Hassan is also. And there's another girl, Trisha. Yeah, she acted in one of the Bollywood
Akshay
movies
Kumar,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to mention many names, so before I get into trouble. So
I think your wife will be watching this.
it's all right.
Great. If there is one incident that you can undo, which one would it be?
Shrishant.
இந்த வீடியோவை வழங்குவோர் ஜோபா ஒயிட் சோப்.